I got that down south lingo happening. What y'all think? Y'all think I can pass? Y'all think I can pass? I'll cheer. I'll cheer. Wah. Come on in, we live. Listen. Y'all want to know who Shady Grady is? Well, guess what? I popped on my little white tee, and the first person I see is Kevin Gates. And I said, look at this ninja out here looking like Shady Grady. Talk about he practicing the men retention. The little soldiers. Then I'm saying, who is that? Esikina Balikwasi over there. I said, maybe that's his daughter. Barikwa? No, Sikitifa. He over there drinking mushroom coffee and having his feet dangling like an angel, sitting on your shoulder. Y'all remember the other day I said, imagine Ether sitting on the right side with my feet dangling off your shoulder. It turns out Mr. Gates is on the other side. He over there with the lords. I said, men retention. What is this? The Baraikasikati. He like to come. Man, listen. Earlier I turned on my YT and I said, look at this. Look at this right here. I said, is that the first one or the second one? We might be fooled because it might be about 4, 5, or 6 that came before, but I said, look at this one. Oh, see, key. The features. Now, when people say my type, that's not me, y'all. When people say my type, you don't think, oh, the 18-wheeler done already backed that thing up. He backed that thing up. You ever see somebody back up a truck and say, how they do that in a straight line? That's got to be some skill, because you know there ain't no rearview mirror. You try to look in the rearview mirror in a truck, you're not going to see nothing but cab. He was backing that thing up all the way out the lot. But yeah, I said, is that the first one or the second one? And then you will say the second one. The first one. The first one. And I'm saying, what's going on here? Y'all trying to figure out, is that Malaysian or Asian? Because it ain't Brazil. Listen, you ever seen a mixed guy and wonder if that's their natural hair or not? That's that silky. Y'all seen silky? Have y'all ever examined silky up close? I'm talking about that silky. Somebody want me to say Remy. All right, silky Remy. Remy was a thing before Brazilian. Have you ever looked at Silky and Yaki? I talked about this before. I said that most women of color do not realize that Yaki is their texture. They believe that when they put the chemicals in their hair, that their hair miraculously looks like Asian hair. Just all of a sudden. bling, bling, bling. Government City, bling, bling. Now, how much you want to bet? Shady Grady, no. So for those of you that are puzzled, we're going to refer to Mr. Gates as Shady Grady. Do you world like Shady Grady? I said, because that's what I seen. Then he had his Bodasiki. You know you can't. I was waiting for that little star to come in there, that come in their eye. You know, on the films when they be gazing, the little star, the star little come in their eye. That ain't no enchantment. That's a different kind of look. I was waiting for the little ching and the little star. You know how they put it on the teeth, the gold teeth is when they be grinning, sitting and grinning. The Bodasiki. Y'all say Dominican. Isikifio. Asafio. And then I'm trying to figure out what my dialect is. If you were to put my natural hair under a microscope, you would be able to tell that I am mixed. My whole head is different cultures. Straight in the front, Yaki in the back. So you got a little mixed thing going on the side. The reason why it's important is because when I seen the first one, I thought the first one was the second one. But then they showed a brief clip, and it wasn't. Some people have types. They believe I have a type. The ones that believe they know my business, they think I have a type. Do I have a type? It's a kinesiphil, no type. All right. I don't have a type. But it's because we don't go searching for things. They just miraculously appear when you don't even care. You don't even care. Now, some of y'all understand that when you see someone that is caramel complexion, that does not mean that they are 100% African American or Afro American. They could be a whole bunch of stuff. It's important because you need to know your culture. If you see somebody like myself speak Cupasi, you would say, where is she from? When I go into any Hispanic community, anyone, they don't look at me and say I'm African. It's important. If you don't know how to speak your dialects, you will blend right in. Now y'all are wondering what Shady Grady is mixed with. What is his lineage, not his heritage? Some of y'all could tell because he had his hair out. For a minute, I thought, is that Kanaka line he putting up in there? Because, you know, he got some, that's not Tanoka line. The Kanaka line is the most popular one. You know what I'm talking about, that braided hair? He started dropping them jewels on y'all about what braids mean. We know that they attribute locks, not dreads, to D'Artagnan, which is relevant because the significance of the strength being in the locks. Y'all heard that fable, or what y'all think is the fable, where they say she cut off his hair and took his power, pretty much? Those were locks. He was weak. It's important because he said basically that he did the do, and now he's female because he didn't gave away all of his men. Interesting. Y'all don't know if he really doing it or not. Now some of y'all, you wouldn't care just to be in his presence. He would toy with you just like a cat and a mouse. You ever seen someone so eager to be around a celebrity that they'll act like they're something that they're not? On the guys that they'll trust them if they appear to be innocent. You know what I did? I didn't hesitate this time. As soon as I put Kevin in, Gates, Zodiac, I didn't even get out the full sentence in the search engine, and it came up Aquarius. You know what that means? There is billions of people searching him all in the same hour. If it pops up like that, that means multiple hundreds of people have already did it. That's a spiritual sign, because I don't have any pets. What happened is an adolescent came out and the dog started barking. The dog didn't bark when I came out. Hey, don't say that. That's nobody with me. So y'all seen it? Y'all seen anything interesting? I've seen the most interesting things in the last 24 hours. Our whole life is a movement that is spiritual. You know, something, Warren G must be finna do something. Listen, Shady Grady is the man right now. I'm not interested in Shady Grady. We all know who my soulmate is. Listen, the Borakasiti is also full. Y'all want to know if he's a HE double hockey stick razor. What y'all think? Don't say that. Just go in. I'm talking. Y'all see this? You see how they want to put my live on blast? They just go in. Because they finna start talking about stuff. Oh my goodness. Just go in. Just go, please. Just keep walking. Don't say nothing else. Just keep walking. Please. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. I'm not gonna say that. We're in the lipstick energy. Y'all know what the lipstick energy talk about? How many of y'all Bokrasi is in lipstick energy? They want to know what Mr. Gates got going on behind closed door while he's sitting in that chair with his feet dangling. They would say he was catting. Not a J cat. They would say he was catting off. It's different where I'm from. Look at Shady Grady catting off. Oh, y'all think y'all gonna share it and he gonna get on me? He ain't trying to put me on like that. He's selfish. Listen, Now y'all know. So you don't have to search. He in Aquarius. How much y'all want to bet he know everybody energy that come around here? How much y'all want to bet? He know if you trying to play with him. He know why you there. And he know the outcome already. How much y'all want to bet? Now he finna go have an influx. Watch everybody run over there. Watch everybody run over there. Y'all think, how many celebrities, specifically rappers, how strong you think they block list is? Mine's about, let me see. I probably got like 1,000, 1,500 on the block. You think mine's strong? They say either suffering for views. She need to release all of them. How much you want to bet? 500 of them is already back. At least 500. The thing about the gram is, when you put the block on somebody, you have the option to block every last profile they ever create. That's one thing I like about the gram. That means you block for life. For life. Welcome to all in the chat. I just want to talk about Shady Grady. As he was giving men retention, glow, he was giving knowledge of the Afro. He was giving you Borakasati, telling you. He said, I'm not going to put you on camera. All he missed was, baby, I'm not going to put you on camera. That was it. Y'all ain't been around men like that. They appease you. You be like, okay, daddy. It is fun. It's hilarious. Some don't like to get called daddy no more. They be like, who sent you? Who sent you? But nuts. I'm not gonna talk. I don't want to talk about him. Y'all always trying to get me. Y'all. Won't y'all do it? You'll get some views if you do it. Talk about what the P zodiac sun sign is. I want to see you do it. I'm giving you the okay to do it right now. I bet you if you do it, you'll get 1,000 views. You gotta do it right now, though. I already told y'all what it would be like if the man upstairs created me to be a male. I already knew. It would be so many vlogs about me. It would be so much slander, satire. I think the man upstairs knew what he was doing when he said Ether is not going to be a male. What y'all think? I'm laying you out is an understatement. Now that we've all established that Ether is not the enemy, y'all better worry about who is seeing. my content. Males, females, women, men, because some don't need a lot of convincing, especially when they're drinking mushroom coffee. They're practicing men retention. We've been watching some of that Rocky Balboa. Rocky Balboa. That's G code, y'all. Yeah. Y'all know nothing about G code. Some of y'all are saying Ether should have been in the South. Ether should have been born in the South. Our parents and grandparents is from the South. Now y'all like, okay, that explains it. That explains. Somebody said Midwest St. Louis. I love St. Louis. I love New York. Never been to St. Louis, never been to New York. I done been to the South. I done told y'all, I done been to Midnight, Mississippi, and all up and through there. We drove cross country, so that means I went to every state in between Cali and Mississippi. And Texas is the longest one to go through when you drive. Listen, Bonacacity is not a Borica, because that's how we say it. They're trying to see who is a candidate for a baby daddy. Did I say it right? Baby daddy. You got it. I can't get that irritating. I can't get that pitch. The creator didn't make me to have that baby daddy. Y'all know what I'm talking about? That irritating. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I wish I could just to mess with some of y'all. Baby daddy. That ain't no baby new. I mean, Ninja. That's grown. What? We need to start living in reality. If you have a child that is 27, that is not your baby daddy. We have to show the world that we are spiritually mature and we know how to use words. We would say, that is the father of my adult child. Because sometimes you got to mix it up. I told y'all I was bilingual. I'm a little bit of hood, a little bit of professional. You know what I'm saying? I got a little valley going. Hello? I wouldn't say I was a gumbo. I'm more like a jambalaya. I don't like fish. I don't like seafood. So what y'all got going on? That's Zatarans. That's what I, just put everything in there. They say that, but all this is missing is the shrimp. Exactly. Because even if I were to put shrimp in there, I wouldn't eat it. I would be putting shrimp in there, prawns, for the other people that like it. I just move it around, have it in there for the taste. I think they have some, what's that? That crab I see that's already in there. It's like some type of flavoring that's in jambalaya. I am not a seafood either. I think it's disgusting. Did I tell y'all that when I would go out with certain males, they would say I was a cheap date because I wasn't ordering a lobster and stuff. Y'all think that's a diss? I went out there talking about we can go to Thing Lounge. I'm on 2 King Crash, 17 fries. Wait, I gotta eat tomorrow, ninja. Give me some salmon croquettes. That is Pharaoh food. Y'all out here eating osafine. Ding. They're saying what is osafine? Them little blue balls, caviar. If y'all knew what they said caviar was in Asian countries, you wouldn't either. Same with soki. They are created to be able to handle that type of stuff. I seen an Asian chef cooking king cobra. Could you imagine sitting there and one of these gourmet chefs pull a live octopus out? And you just bite into it and it's all wiggling and stuff. You got his suction cups all up your nose, pulling out nose hairs. Y'all so refined, that's how y'all eat. Y'all so refined. She said she finna go get her some seafood boil right now. Why is that so popular? I mean, you could make it at home. All they doing is putting a whole bunch of stuff in the bag and giving it to you. I could do that. How much y'all paying for seafood boils? I'm Ether's seafood boil. Did that sound appetizing? Delish. Ether seafood boil. You gonna put you some squid, fried. Now, because I know that frog legs is actually something that people eat in the South, I'm saying I don't eat that either. I remember my grandma said she sure wish she had her some frog legs. I said, what? The Berries is a place that served that stuff. I don't. I think I probably ate there once, but I wasn't going for no frog legs. Cause I ain't putting them on. They ain't putting me on. If they ain't put me on, I ain't putting them on. Oh, I said Shady Grady because I want the views. Ching. Ether talks about Kevin Gates. I ain't that popular then. No, I ain't touching that. That mean your views don't went low when you when you start talking about them aces and people's preference. That means your views done drop. That's code for I ain't got no views. Do you think they know it? Yeah, they know it. It creates a problem later on down the line. I said, Mr. Gibson was playing in y'all face with that Mary one. Y'all can't tell though. I ain't even click on it. I ain't even watch it. Cause I seen the title and I seen that cowboy hat. And I said, I'm going to scroll right on past. I am a Mary fan. I'm a Mary fan, and I'm a Tyrese Gibson fan. Yeah. Somebody said Tyson Beckford. That's most definitely a model, if I'm not mistaken. But that's not Tyrese Gibson. Y'all have to normalize knowing who y'all talking about. Did y'all go over there and check out his website? Because I seen something on there about his new wife. Y'all didn't know he got married? All of them. You gotta look around. You gotta press that button right there, and then that's gonna reveal it. Y'all hear Painfully Beautiful? A Beautiful Pain? Did y'all hear that yet? Did y'all hear that? Listen, psst, Mr. Gibson, come here. You gotta put it on YouTube before they do. Silence. Eber is not on LSD. I'm sober, I think. Listen, I'm just playing, y'all. It's the realm that the man upstairs has me. You ever heard of a natural one? It's really a such thing as a natural one. But you gotta not be on anything to Y'all think Shady Grady is over there on the natural one? He over there, his feet slinging. I bet you that's a bar chair. What kind of chairs y'all think he got? You think he gonna show? Has he shown y'all his chairs? Put in. Uh, oh, oh yeah, the chocolate covered one. That's interesting. Is it something like a raisin? Victoria's tea eats chocolate covered frog legs. I only had one. My mama said you gotta try something once before you say you don't like it. That's what Gabby said too. And Lil Wayne is supposedly Rick Ross. They're all in the grids. Y'all better not mess with Juvie right now. I'm telling you. Why? I didn't know I could do that, huh? She do it better than this woman. Oh, y'all talking about the pigeon call. I can't do that. You know how many times I try to do that? Like 10 times in my life. 10. Because you realize quickly that you cannot do the stuff that them ninjas in the South be doing. Don't sound right. Maybe it's the food. This Big Mama got y'all doing them pigeon calls like that. You know he from the Midwest. He sound like a crow with a broken leg. Please stop. We don't even try to do the pigeon call in Cali. We know what's for us and what's if if somebody say they from Cali and they trying to do the pigeon call and it don't sound right, they not originally from Cali. Some of y'all think people from Cali and they not. We're gonna do a down south test. If you can't say I cheer and do the call, you're not from the south. That's it. Y'all know how y'all say it. If you can't say it like they said, you're not from the south. That would be a cool intro. You know, only person can really do it like that is Birdman. Y'all know what Birdman mean? Some of y'all not smart enough to know what Birdman mean. His name will forever be cool. I know exactly what Birdman means. Palms itching? That's somebody else. So, y'all seen that, what I shared? Y'all retired yet? It's about that time. Y'all need to understand that the man upstairs, gotcha, I ain't off yet, I ain't leaving yet, is not playing with nobody. And neither is the Lord or the Lord. Lord. Bada. There you go. I be messing with them. When I say it in my mind, it sounds crazy. That's right, you heard me right. You know, when you see it in increments like that, you can watch it. Very exact reason why my readings is not an hour long anymore. Because when you got a lot going on in your mind, you don't want to. It becomes draining. 3 to 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I've watched some of my 10-minute videos and said this is too long. Because there's a whole bunch of information jam-packed. It's not me shuffling for 15 minutes, trying to figure out what I'm saying, placing the cards. Have y'all ever seen a video to where it's not edited and realize that it's only 20 minutes of information and the rest is all on a live space? It becomes uninteresting. It shows that you don't make any effort as well. It's like I'm going to present this just the way it is. I got an intro. I'm working on my outro still. I just need to speed up this track real quick so it don't get flagged. And we done. I have 15 jobs. I mix it, I edit it, I write the words. I present it. I have 15 jobs. I am a one-man band. It was like a little rumor going around saying that Fig was editing my content. Y'all remember that? Like about 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half. I said, that's interesting. They don't want to give me my props. I went to film school. I was in video production. I held a boom mic. I know what a 3-point light setup is. I know what kind of program you use to mix and chop and screw. I know, I said program, not app, boo. I know all of that. I've sat in a production studio where they have all of those little knobs going up and down. And when I sat there, I said, wow, this is something that is, he don't want me to use that word, intimidating. I'm sure the first person to ever sit in a production studio felt that way. You see all them knobs going up and down. You're like, what is it? You don't want to touch nothing? Throw your pitch off? Got too much trouble? He's talking about synthesizers. That's all they know. It be 1,001 things going on, and all they know is synthesizers. Just turn it all the way up, bro. Just turn it all the way up. Turn the synthesizer all the way up. It's a cut. It's a knocker. Just turn it all the way up. The bass, too. I'm telling you what I know. Turn it all the way up, and it's a knocker. Say it's not a knocker. Who knows if you turn up the synthesizer and, and the bass all the way, won't it be a knocker out here? I didn't say knock her out here. I said knock her out here. Body clock. Y'all know nothing about that. If they were to start doing that, I seen Jim Jones do it. I said, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. They should have been did that. I was looking for it. Y'all know I was looking for that short. But it's not on his stuff. And y'all know how I feel about new Udis. I don't care. It could be his son, but that means. But that. So? To me. Listen, that is not Cash Money. That is Master P. Why y'all do? They don't even look alike. Excuse me. Romeo is my era. Because I was still a young adult when he did what he did to create Romeo. Or is it the other one? I be getting them mixed up. My bad. Master P was the first to do it that I know. I went in the store. I said, this ninja got macaroni and cheese. He out here feeding y'all. And y'all think he ain't got no money. Oh, I ain't gonna talk about that. He out here, he got oodles and noodles, chips. Oh, wait a minute. That's not Master P. That's seen on the chips. My bad. What label that is? contract. You gotta. Y'all seen any celebrities on chips? Not the TV show. The ones you eat. Hello? Hello? Can you can you put it in the chat? Anybody seen any celebrities on chips? It's more than just a headache. Now watch somebody perfect the synthesizer and the bass with the treble all the way up. There's some genius out there that say, I bet you I can do this. And it sound right. They're magicians, that's why. Audio engineers are magicians. Oh, Boogie? Is it Boogie or Bougie? I don't I don't know who that is. I ain't eating now. The ones I like was the Migos. I was tearing them things up to my, so I was like, wait a minute, maybe you're not supposed to eat 3 bags and somebody. I was like, wait a minute. That twang, you know that twang at the end? Huh, that tastes artificial. I don't know what that is. I think I might smell that in the paint or somewhere. You ever taste something that you smell? I'm just thinking, like, how many times have I smelled something and then when I tasted something, I knew that that is what that smell would taste like. That's them laughing at me. I don't laugh too much. They practice. They get ready to do it to y'all. Um, they say stand-up comedians could just look at people and clown them. If y'all would have seen this inverted triangle, Udi, in them shorts, you would laugh too. Y'all ever, y'all ever heard anyone say, "I'm skinny, look at my legs," and then they got a whole big old 9 month. They got the whole 9 month of action going on right there. I'm skinny. Look at my legs. Y'all see y'all wrong. That's what Shady Grady giving. That's not me. This the you world, Shady Grady. They said, they said you giving Louis at the bottom and me at the top. All right. I'm telling you, that's not me. You gotta say, how much y'all want to bet? It was somebody from there talking to him on that live. He was giving y'all mushroom tea, man retention, glows. He was out here saying, y'all out here looking like whole females because of who you done laid down with. Whole, not half. Whole females. The whole sugar. Sweetie cakes. She said something like 75%. That's a cold one there. She giving y'all auntie for real with that robe and scarf on, huh? She said, I'm gonna fix y'all. Listen, I ain't the one to talk about it, but here it go. I ain't saying that. Because 75%, you talking about even the underground. And they wouldn't agree with that. When you say rappers, that means even the ones that people don't know about globally. When you have a big platform like that, and what I mean by big platform is people are filming you and producing it somewhere else. That means you don't know who's seeing you. And when you make blanket statements like that, that's how they perceive it. In other places, they'll say that this is what they believe in this culture. And then you send a statement, all because somebody done pissed you off. One person. That is how rumors get started. It started by jelly people and they get mad. Surrounding me every day. Y'all think they gonna put man upstairs, speed it up a little. Alright. Y'all make sure y'all share this to Kevin Gates. I said Kevin Gates, KEVIGAT. Cause y'all been and share this in Romeo. And he gonna say she ain't even talking about me. Alright. Gotcha. That is it.